Hello, welcome back. Today marks the return of our shit, it's Monday. Although I had and have a lot of episodes of this series written and a couple of those recorded, I needed a break, plus as of the release of this video, the algorithm hasn't blessed those videos or this channel yet, so I needed time to reconcile, and still keep and press on from that information. Also, before moving on to today's video, I needed to address the 31 days of Halloween. What I was attempting to do was way too ambitious at this current time. I do have way more than 31 stories either written or recorded, but I decided that it's better to release it throughout the year. Unlike other holiday seasons, spooky/scary stories can be released all year, and although I didn't complete my objective of doing 31 15-plus minute stories for the month of October, I did manage to do 31 short stories in 31 days. Check out the playlist I created for it in the description of this video below, or just wait for the end cards at the conclusion of this video to check those stories out. Now to this video. The plan was to have 5 stories, but story number 3 took hours to edit and place these sound effects in it, so story 4 and 5 will be released on a future edition of Aw Shit It's Monday. Now let's get to these stories.
It's finally Friday! Maggie could barely contain her excitement as she woke up on Monday morning. This was the week she had been waiting for months. Her vacation to the Caribbean started Friday. She had planned every detail of the trip with her best friends Sam and Jen. They would soak up the sun on the beach, go snorkeling to see the colorful fish, and drink fruity cocktails while listening to steel drum bands. It was going to be paradise. Maggie dragged herself out of bed and headed to work. She smiled, thinking about how at that time on Friday she'd be packed and about to head to the airport. The week dragged on slower than ever. By Wednesday, Maggie thought she was going to lose her mind. She doodled palm trees and beaches in her notebook during boring meetings. At lunch with Sam and Jen, she talked about which bathing suits and beach reads she should pack. Finally, blissfully, it was Friday Eve. Maggie left work a bit early and raced home to pack. She neatly organized her suitcase while sipping a pineapple cocktail to get in vacation mode. Too excited to sleep, Maggie stayed up late double and triple checking everything was ready to go for the big day. The alarm went off at 6 a.m. Time to head to the airport. Maggie sprang out of bed, showered, and triple-checked her suitcase. She logged on to print her boarding pass and started noticing something was off. Her flight was leaving next Friday. Maggie realized in horror she had somehow mixed up the dates. She wasn't leaving for paradise today, she still had a whole week of work ahead of her. Maggie sank to the floor in despair. No! All that anticipation for nothing. Moping dramatically, she changed out of her vacation outfit and headed into work, where she glanced longingly at vacation photos online, counting down the minutes until next Friday finally arrived. Life really sucks.
Just another dreadful Monday. The blaring alarm clock jolted Tom out of an anxiety-filled sleep. He fumbled to hit snooze, dreading what came next. As he did every Monday morning, Tom felt a knot in his stomach as he faced another long week ahead. Working up the nerve, he dragged himself out of bed. Tom took a quick shower and got dressed for another day at his boring corporate job. He brewed a pot of dark coffee, hoping the caffeine would get him through the day. Sitting down at the kitchen table with his head in his hands, Tom sighed.
Aw shit, it's Monday.
Before forcing down some toast. His mind raced with thoughts of the tedious meetings, pointless reports, and overbearing boss awaiting him. He glanced at the clock and cringed, realizing he couldn't put it off any longer. The commute was packed and dreary as always. Tom parked at the gloomy office tower and trudged inside. He sat through a Monday morning staff meeting, trying not to doze off as his boss droned on. The hours ticked by slowly. Tom stared at the same paragraph on his computer screen, unable to focus. Lunch break finally came. Tom sat miserably munching a sandwich at his desk. He kept glancing at the clock, willing it to be 5 p.m. already. As he tried refocusing on a report, his boss suddenly appeared, bellowing about the report being late. Tom stammered apologies as his boss reprimanded him. It was turning into the Monday from hell. Somehow he survived the rest of the afternoon. Exhausted, Tom hurried to his car, hoping tomorrow would be better. But deep down he knew it didn't really matter. Every day felt the same, just an endless dreaded grind. As Tom pulled out of the parking lot, he sighed to himself.
I sure can't wait for next Monday.
His voice dripping with sarcasm.
Monday again?
Wake up! Wake up!
Jason's alarm blared at exactly 7:05 a.m. He smacked it off and slowly sat up, rubbing the sleep from his eyes. He grumbled.
Oh, fuck.
Aw shit, it's Monday.
As he got out of bed to start the workday. Jason went through his usual morning routine: each shower, shave, get dressed, quick breakfast. He headed out the door by 8 a.m. to catch the bus to his boring office job downtown. The first half of the day dragged on as usual. But when he went to lunch at noon, Jason noticed some odd coincidences. The same bicyclist whizzed by just as he left the building. At the cafe, the table next to him had the same two businessmen having the same conversation as last Monday. Back at work, Jason realized he had fixed the same copier jam earlier that morning.
Weird,
he thought to himself. But he was distracted when his computer froze up that afternoon. After calling IT to fix it, he slogged through the last hour of work, anxious to get home. Tuesday morning, Jason's alarm woke him up again at 7:05 a.m. sharp. He felt an eerie sense of déjà vu as he went through his routine. On the bus, he saw the same bicyclist. At lunch, the same businessman had the same chat. And wouldn't you know it, the same copier jam. By Wednesday, Jason knew something was very wrong.
No! Wait!
When Thursday only confirmed his nightmare, he decided to break the cycle. Instead of work, he went to the park and simply enjoyed the day. But the next morning, 7:05 a.m., that alarm still jarred him awake. He was stuck in a Monday time loop. No matter what he did, Monday kept repeating.
Oh, hell no!
The only way out was to stop dreading the day. Jason embraced his Monday routine and found joy in the small details he had missed. Sure enough, Tuesday morning finally arrived. Grateful to break the cycle, Jason whistled as he got ready for work.
How did you feel about these stories? Leave your comments below. I forgot to mention earlier that this video and all the Aw Shit It's Monday stories are brought to you by the Aw Shit It's Monday tee available on my apparel site, justtextclothing.com. Scan the QR code or click the link in the description to purchase the tee. See you next time for the Aw Shit It's Monday series.